Hey everyone, and welcome to the Premier Series qualifiers for the preteen division here at ARK Ninja in Longmont, Colorado. I'm Joe Moravsky alongside Billy Dixon. Billy, we have a tough course this weekend designed by the ninja legend, Nate Hansen. How do you think these young ninjas will handle the course today?
They will handle it exponentially well. I'm very excited to see what we have going for the preteen division we're at now. And I'm very excited to see how they're going to progress because we've seen the kids earlier. We saw the mature kids last as well. And we have literally the exact same amount of athletes throughout every division. We've had 9 athletes for kids and mature kids. We have 9 for the preteens as well. And I am super excited to be seeing how things are going to go for all of the people out here today.
Yeah, you can see our run order here on the screen. It looks like we may have had a last-minute dropout, so only going to be seeing 8 runners in preteen division today. But it looks like we have 3 preteen females followed by 5 preteen males, and it's going to be a fun course. I watched some of the challenge course from the mature kids, but I have not seen the placement course yet. So we're going to be looking at that placement course shortly. We'll have our demo run. You'll be able to see what these athletes have to accomplish in that placement run, and it is important because it is going to be what seeds you for the challenge course.
Indeed. So I'm very excited to be seeing some amazing names out here. We have a lot of incredible ninja talent from the competitors from the ages of 11 and 12 within our preteen female and male division. And I am super excited to be seeing the results that they can pull through with today. Joe, it's Premier Series. It's a different type of competition to what we usually see at the World Ninja League in their regular qualifiers and regionals. Do you want to take us through the rules?
Yeah, you know, preteen division and beyond, all these ninjas get this opportunity to be here because they are the top 25% of the World Ninja League. So this is pretty much an invite-only competition, and it is the best of the best. So everybody here knows how to ninja, and they know what success is all about. And so the placement course is where we start. Placement course is going to be a speed course, essentially just based on getting through the course as fast as you can. But the caveat is if you fail, you're over. The difference between that placement course and the challenge course is you do have retries on the challenge course. So the second course we see today, 2 retries per athlete, but only 1 retry can be used per obstacle. If you fail that obstacle 2 times, your run is over.
Indeed. So we have some incredible saves and redemption arcs if you go through on the challenge course after maybe a miffed placement course, because the way this works is the placement course will be seeding the run order for the challenge course. So if you get first place in placement, you're going last on challenge. And the challenge course's purpose is to determine who ultimately qualifies for the Premier Series finals, and that is decided by getting the top 4 athletes in every division for the males and the females. They are able to qualify for the Premier Series finals in 2025 on November 22nd and 23rd at Motus Ninjas in Lee Summit, Missouri. They recently held their amazing qualifier around a month ago with TJ and Donovan absolutely cooking on the courses, and I'm excited to see what they can pull through with on the finals when November hits. But Joe, have a look at what we have here. We have got 9 incredible preteen competitors. Have you got any names that maybe pop out to you on this list?
Yeah, I mean, we're just talking about how we only have 8 competitors, but it looks like Tyler Bowers was not in the run order by accident here, so he has been re-added. And I think that is a name that stands out. I mean, Tyler is an incredible athlete, but like I said, all of these athletes today, I mean, they got here because they are incredible and efficient, and they're up for those challenges. They're athletes. They're natural-born athletes. So it's just going to be a lot of fun, and every division we see throughout the day, we start with kids, mature kids, now preteens, then we get into the teens and young adults tomorrow, and so on. It just gets more and more exciting because the older these ninjas get, the more they can do. And it's just a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Another athlete that I would also like to give a shout to is Aiden Collins We can see him there on 4th on the run order. His picture should be coming up shortly. This guy is absolutely insane. He won Premier Series 2 years ago. So when Premier Series first started, he was the champion in, I want to say, the mature kids division in 2023 at Ferox. I'm very excited to see how he can do. He's also our 2nd place head-to-head champion for his division. Joe, you're obviously the champion for the elites, which I love to see. We love to see everything regarding it, which is amazing.
Sometimes you get lucky, Billy.
Definitely not lucky. You've still got it after all these years, and we all love
true.
to see it.
Thank you.
Here we go. So we have got some amazing competitors today as well as tomorrow. This is the action we're getting tomorrow on Sunday. We have the amateur division that will be happening at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The teens will be going on at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then the elite division will be happening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. ARK, one of the greatest gyms in the, I want to say, like the South Central or maybe Midwest area. I can't particularly remember where Colorado is on a map because I am not American. But yes, I am absolutely privileged to be here looking at all of these amazing ninjas and their skills. Joe, you have competed in Premier Series before. What will these athletes be looking for and what will they be thinking?
Well, these athletes know that going into this competition, placement obviously is first, but it's so important to note that no matter how you do on placement, it's almost irrelevant because you still have a whole other course to compete on. So, for example, if you do poorly, all right, I can see how that gets in somebody's head, but remember, this was the first course. You have a whole new course that you have to run, you have to refocus for. Now, on the flip side, if you have a really good placement course, it's great. Ride that momentum, but at the same time, you need to refocus. Don't just live on the confidence. Focus on what you have to do, come up with that game plan and that strategy, and go out and do it. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure we're going to be starting that demo run in just a little bit. So I think let's go down to the gym and let's check it out.
Absolutely. We're going to have Nate Hansen doing the demo for both the placement course and the challenge course. He's been absolutely crushing it all day. Love the fact that he's here and showing us what all of these preteens are going to have to do if they want to get the proper essence of a great placement course run. Love to see it. Nate Hansen, a legend in the sport. Definitely not the tallest athlete ever, but that does not let him stop him. He has been training for the show this year, literally since he got the call. Every single day, he goes down to ARK and has been training for the show, and with only like a couple of weeks left until it happens, taping at least, I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, Nate has been just an inspiration for so many people. You know, you mentioned his height. He is definitely on the smaller side, but it's just incredible, like seeing what he can do. And when I'm going up on a course and I see like a big trampoline jump to something, I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's big. I know how to jump on a trampoline, but okay, let's focus. Nate's probably like, I got to give it everything I got. And he does. It's just incredible to watch. And like I said, an inspiration for so many people, especially, you know, when you're in the kids, mature kids, preteen division, even the teens, there's a lot of shorter athletes. I mean, across the board, really. But you'll see more of those height differences in the younger ages. And, you know, so he inspires many, many people across all different age groups. And it's really a pleasure to have him as the course designer today and have him as a friend. And so here we go. It looks like we're going to see Nate. I saw Nate standing at the starting platform. I don't know, or it wasn't a starting platform. I saw him standing there. But here's the obstacle list while we wait for this demo. There's going to be 8 obstacles.
One thing I absolutely love about ARK, I remember this from their qualifier they did last year for Premier Series. They go all out with their obstacle names. Motus has the same story, and I absolutely love the fact that we have some great obstacle names. We start out with the Gumdrop Ascent right here. It seems like that wall is out of play. It was in play for some of the younger divisions. Love the fact that it's out now. Link or get left behind. We're seeing Nate go absolutely blazing here, and this is what the athletes are going to have to do. Gnarly Wingnuts next in tribute of his nickname, Just Some Bars, and then Coin Toss, and then the best name ever, the Zippity Doodah. We go across a little slider and then bolt across to the warped wall where we go and stop on the buzzer. Lovely stuff there, and that
fun.
is what our preteens are against.
Yeah, that's really great. I love when we see a demo actually being run like a runner because it does kind of give a little help to the runners that are about to go. I know Mika Wagner is going to be running first here, so for her to be able to see Nate run the course and actually run it with some speed is probably going to be helpful, because most of the time these demos are kind of slow, or maybe you have a second or third person helping to demo. To have Nate do it, that's really helping everybody, which is great. I really like that.
Absolutely. As you said, we have got Mika Wagner going first. And one thing I absolutely adore about this Premier Series qualifier in particular is the diversity between the states and gyms that we get represented. There's a lot of great ninja states surrounding Colorado, and we love to see all of the amazing ninjas throughout all of the divisions. We've seen it all day. We love all of the gyms and athletes coming together from various different places to compete at ARK.
Yeah, it looks like Mika is getting ready here, maybe waiting for a final reset, waiting for Nate to be ready here. Maybe he's getting a drink of water. But, as the first runner, it's always tough because you're pretty much setting the bar, setting the tone for the course. If Mika makes this look smooth and effortless, it puts a lot of confidence in the runners to come. And if she makes a lot of mistakes, it might change the game plan for a lot of these athletes. So here we go right now. Mika, our first runner.
Here we go. A minute on the clock, and Mika is going through a very good pace right now. She's coming out of Austin Ninjas in Texas, and she also does equestrian vaulting.
That's pretty cool. I don't even know what equestrian vaulting is. I gotta look that up.
I want to say it's to do with horses.
Jumping? Yeah, jumping over the walls.
I want to say so, but either way, Mika is coming through these gnarly wingnuts in a very gnarly fashion right here. And with half of her time gone and halfway through the course, this is an okay pace to be at.
All right. Little stumble there. Looks like she almost rolled an ankle, but looks to be fine. And did she get the clear?
No! I think the foot,
man.
Mika with the foot tap is going to go out on the zippity doodah.
Yeah, that's frustrating, but that's what speed will do. You get those quick motions. You're trying to get through it as quick as you can, and those small mistakes happen. But really good run up to that point. I was really hoping to see her hit a buzzer, but we'll see her in challenge in a little bit.
We've seen that mishap happen a lot throughout the Premier Series qualifier here at ARK today. A lot of foot taps and fails on the zippity doodah specifically. I love the fact we can say that in a serious manner as well. It's crazy. I love it. But yeah, it's been a difficult obstacle for the vast majority of the field today. But hopefully the rest of these preteens will be able to hack it as we move along the run order.
Well, we'll see Liberty Patterson here at the starting line going through obstacle 1 into now the ring rampage. This is where it gets tricky because you have to make sure we're keeping that swing side to side, but at the same time, you got to progress forward. So you can see the timing a little off. Oh, no.
She's gone.
Oh, no.
That is unfortunate there for Liberty. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a sneaky obstacle. It's so much more challenging than I think a lot of the viewers at home realize, because having to go forward and backwards, but also side to side to get that redirect to land on a platform that's behind you and sideways, depending on which way you're facing, it's tough. And you can see it right there, Liberty coming up a little short. It's going to be tricky. You got to make sure you get those angles right and commit when it's time to commit.
All right, Ellie Nailin. She has qualified from ARK before. That is the Premier Series shirt that signifies that she went to finals last year. So she's got Premier Series experience and has also done a lot of great ninja work outside of everything that she does at ARK. And she's linking everything, Joe.
Yep, Linker get left behind right here. And then gnarly wingnuts. So let's see if we can get some more links. Oh,
Ooh.
She thought about that link right there.
Very good so
right.
far.
Little settle before the next obstacle, which you don't want to see in a speed or placement course, but still making the links there, getting through, moving on to coin toss, and then, of course, our favorite zippity-doo-dah. Let's see if we can get this dismount.
Here we go. Needs a high
Step
push
up.
off the wall.
Ooh, okay,
Yes,
that
there we
worked.
go. And with 10 seconds, Ellie's bolting to the top of the warped wall, and that is our first buzzer of the preteen female division.
Great job by Ellie there. Ellie elected to use both feet on Zippity Doodah. We'll see in a replay right here. You see she'll bring both feet together and jump, which makes for a little more difficult dismount. If it were me, I think I'd start with 1 foot high, 1 foot low, and you kind of step up into it, kind of rock up into it. But nonetheless, Ellie, first finish of this Premier Series preteen division.
And with that, we are going to be moving on to the preteen males now, and starting us out is going to be a Titan on the course right now. Our 2021 National Ninja League World Champion and Strongest Ninja, as well as our 2023 Mature Kids Premier Series Champion, Aiden Collins, is popping through. This is a link and a half, lad. Oh my goodness.
He's got a long frame, too. He's got that teenager frame already. Did he hit the floor?
No! Aiden Collins!
That long frame might have hurt him there. It looked like his foot almost dragged along the floor and ruined that dismount. It was hard to see.
Oh,
Definitely not something that we were expecting to see, but Billy, like I said earlier, speed will do this. There are going to be mistakes. Is this the end? No, of course not, because this is just our placement course. So he's going to have to refocus here and just bring it all to challenge.
Absolutely. And I guarantee you that Aiden is going to put up an incredible performance on challenge, no matter where even in the run order he may come. But regardless, still an incredible way a shocking way, honestly, to start out our preteen division, especially. And I'm super excited to see what the next 5 athletes have in store. The first of which being Iogan O'Sullivan, coming out of San Francisco, California. Another one of our one of our Traverse Fitness. We've seen that red and white not blazer, what am I on about? Red and white jersey throughout the rest of this competition. And I'm absolutely loving the team spirit that these guys have, and they've performed well all day.
Yeah, really cool jerseys too. So it looks like Iogan is taking a little bit of a reserved placement course run here, which honestly, not a terrible thought because we haven't seen any male clears yet. Let's see if we can get Zippity Doodah here.
Oh, easy. Absolutely.
Yeah, no
in
problem.
One go.
Turn to the left shoulder, which in terms of speed, you definitely want to turn towards where you're going to be running next. But hey, he got the clear. I bet you he could have gone faster, but the clear is what is important. And then, of course, putting the pressure on the athletes to come. So great run there.
You could see there, Iogan didn't stop though. He was moving not as flashy as others might have, but because he was not stopping, it looked like he was moving fast, and he was, which worked out very well for him.
Yeah, that was a really good run, and we'll get the preteen leaderboard up in a second. But up next, we're going to see Bennett McFarland. And Bennett is in his 3rd year competing in Ninja. So, he's got some incredible coaches, too. He's coached by True Ninjas, coaching Jonathan Bang, Karsten Big Cat Williams, and Jacob Cantrell at Ninja Nation Murphy. So, he's got some powerful, incredible coaches. So, all these athletes, I'm excited to see every one of them.
Here we go. Another one of our most decorated athletes. He got 4th at the NSC Youth Championships and 8th at Premier Series last year. And here he goes. A lot of diverse swing movement on those rings. And Bennett is popping through right now with 35 seconds left. Look at him. He's forcing himself through those links, and it works.
Yeah, really, really smooth so far. Gets the dismount there. Spinning, but making it through onto Zippity Doodah. Nice link dismount. Really good.
The speed from Bennett is insane. Look at that. 17 seconds left. 32.22. Joe, a sub 30 is possible.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. Not a lot of places you can clean it up. Really just comes down to how fast can you run at that point, and how fast and how smoothly can you link those obstacles. So that was a really, really great run by Bennett there.
And with that, we're going to be moving on to one of our ARK regulars out here from Longmont, Colorado. Going to be Sebastian Martin. Has competed twice throughout the regular season of the World Ninja League this year. And he's ready to bring it on for the ARK Premier Series qualifier.
All right, so Sebastian's seen quite a few runners before him. He knows what he needs to do. Let's see if he can go out and do it.
Here we go. And he's moving. I'm liking the highlights in his hair as well. It suits him well.
Let's see if he can get this angle change on the rings. Good length.
Ooh,
using the
yes.
timing just to pull. Nice long arms using that reach.
Oh, yes. Sebastian
Stay very
Martin.
flat, too. Really good. When you stay flat like that, you can keep the speed. It's a lot quicker than just going up and down. That's beautiful technique. Oh, no!
Oh,
no! Out!
Oh, that's unfortunate. He goes out on the coin toss.
That was such a great run up until that point.
I know. Look at that. Look at how effortless he was moving.
Wow.
It was so
Yeah,
graceful.
that was good.
Wow.
Well, hey, that's
wild.
why you can never overlook agility or balance or really any obstacle, because that obstacle, if you were to ask all those athletes what's the easiest one, they probably say those bar laches and the balance, to be honest. But that's ninja, right? You just overlook something for a quick second and all of a sudden your run is over. So thankfully, challenge course still to come and 2 more runners still to come in the placement course. Sasha Cole coming up next year.
Here we go. Another one of our Traverse Fitness team members out here, coming out of California, of course. Age 12, has competed 5 times throughout the sea. Oh,
No,
my gosh, he's down. Sasha.
No.
Oh, mate. That's unfortunate, that. Oh, no. You could see he had a smile on his face. He knew it was a mistake. He knows it happens.
Man, you know what? After a mistake like that, you just have to smile. You smile and you say, "What was I doing? Oh my goodness!"
Yeah.
And you just laugh it. You just laugh it off. There's nothing else you can do. It's just one of those mistakes that you're like, "I don't even know, coach. I don't even know," and the coach doesn't know either. It happens.
Yeah.
Maybe the landing platform, just below that landing platform, maybe he thought it was in for a split second and just realized in the air, "Hey, wait, I'm not supposed to touch it." I don't know. I'm not in his head, but unfortunately. Hey, it happens. He'll be back for challenge in a little bit.
All
Tyler
right, then.
Bowers, final runner here.
Oh, no way! Oh, no!
You gotta be kidding me.
No!
You gotta be kidding me, Billy.
There is not a chance.
I've never,
Oh my.
ever in my career seen 2 back-to-back fails on obstacle 1. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you have a runner make a mistake, it almost gets in your head. I'm not saying that got in his head, but I've never seen a back-to-back on obstacle 1. Have you, Billy? Oh my goodness.
No, the entire time you were talking right there, I was just there with my head in my hands. I was like, what? That's Tyler Bowers as well. Even if you're not like a massive fan of Ninja, you've seen him on socials. He's absolutely cracked out of his mind at Ninja.
Oh my gosh.
So that means, again, challenge course. It's coming up next. Both Sasha and Tyler have the opportunity to deliver, and we just know that they are able to do so.
Yeah, well, hey, at least, the athletes here, Tyler, like you said, being, online, social media, having lots of followers and stuff, these ninjas are going to be able to watch him and Sasha. And it looks like Bennett is going to be running last here, getting first place in the preteen. So he's going to have the biggest advantage going into this challenge course. What's important for Sasha and Tyler and even Aiden and Sebastian, who did not clear this course, what's going to be important to them is to just, like I said earlier, refocus. Placement is done. Sure, it wasn't as good as we would have hoped, but there's nothing we can do about it now. So time to refocus and get back to focusing on challenge.
Precisely so. Here are our top 4 athletes. So Bennett McFarland with the fastest time. He is going to be running last on this competition when the challenge course comes around, along with Yogan O'Sullivan in 2nd, Sebastian Martin in 3rd, and Aiden Collins in 4th. And then we also had our females that ran earlier, the 3 of them, which was amazing to see. We love it. We had Ellie getting the clear, which was lovely, and then Mika Wagner, and then Liberty Patterson getting 3rd. So Liberty is going to be running first out of all of them, which is going to be an exciting sight. So yeah, Joe, there we go. I'm wow. That was one of the placement courses of all time.
Yeah, I didn't want to have a commentator's curse and say I've never seen a fall in the first obstacle, and then all of a sudden we saw a second. So I guess it didn't matter. I just thought it, and it came to life. So next time I'm just gonna not think. We're just gonna do. But either way, we're gonna go to break. We're gonna be back in a little bit for our preteen challenge course here at ARK Ninja.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier in Longmont, Colorado at ARK Ninja. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside the weatherman, Joe Morovsky, here in the commentary booth today, and we just wrapped up one of the most insane placement courses of our time.
Yeah, Billy, that was unpredictable. We had really fast runs as to be expected, but we also had some really unexpected falls. So we're here at the challenge course now to see if those runs will get in any of these athletes' heads. You know, a lot of these athletes are not used to falling, especially on the first obstacle. I think we're going to see a lot better runs in challenge. Actually, let me correct that. I know we're going to see an incredible amount of runs in challenge because these athletes, I mean, they're here because they are the best of the best. Those mistakes are going to happen. Good news is with the challenge format, you get that extra retry or two, depending on if you can clear that obstacle you failed the first time. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and this course is going to be tough.
It will be a very tough one, considering the fact that we've only had a couple of buzzers throughout the challenge course today from both the kids and the mature kids, and considering some of the little modifications that we might have throughout this challenge course. They could come into effect pretty soon, depending on if we have any modifications. I want to say that the time limit for the kids and mature kids has been 4 minutes or something, or like 3:45, something around that. But yeah, okay. I have absolutely loved the challenge course that we have had today, and I'm excited to see what these 9 amazing preteen athletes are able to put on a show for.
Yeah, I'm excited too, Billy. These courses for the Premier Series have been so much fun to watch, and there's so much diversity between the obstacles, between the gyms, between the course designers, just what they come up with in their minds, what they've seen maybe elsewhere at other competitions, and how they redesign it and make it their own. It's just so much fun to watch. And it's so much fun to watch how these ninjas dissect the course, right? Because every obstacle can be done mainly many different ways, right? So if you want to attack an obstacle with long arm versus locked off and short arm, right? Try to get through these obstacles faster versus slower. You know, where these athletes decide to use that energy versus try to take it a little slower and be a little, you know, less in terms of the power needed, right? So we have a rope climb in this obstacle, or in this course rather, where these athletes are going to have the ability to either use their legs or not, right? So these things play into the overall run of these athletes and whether or not they finish faster or slower, but also how much energy they decide to use. So I hear a countdown. I wonder if this is our demo run here, Billy.
They are either doing the demo now or they're testing out NinjaWorks. They've been doing both of those types of things throughout this point in the competition. We also have an update on time limits. 3 minutes for the guys and 3:30 for the girls.
Got it. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they're doing some sort of testing right now for challenge course format. Just a reminder for the people watching at home, challenge course format, the rules pretty much state that if you fail an obstacle, it's going to take a little bit for the designers and the course resetters to, or whoever's out there, to reset the course. When the course is reset, you'll hear that 3, 2, 1, go, and the athlete may run. If the athlete fails that obstacle a second time, that exact obstacle a second time, their run will be over. But the cool thing with this format is if you clear the obstacle, you get to move on to the next, and you still have a fail to give. So as long as you don't fail 2 times in a row on an obstacle, you're good. So challenge format tends to be a little bit harder because of that, because you have retries. But at the same time, you know, it becomes a little easier on the mind because you know you have some fails to give. So it's give and take here in a challenge course.
It very much is. And we have more action to give on challenge courses and placement courses throughout this weekend. The preteens right now is going to be the final division of today, but tomorrow the action continues on Sunday. The amateurs, the teens, and the elites will be running at 2:30, 4 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. respectively. We have some amazing ninjas from all around the West Side, and I'm super excited to be seeing everything. I'm also very excited to see Nate Hansen, our course designer, demoing the challenge course.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch, Nate. And Billy, I know last week I was teasing about possibly going out and competing again for Premier Series, but my schedule's not going to line up. So unfortunately, you only hear me in the commentator booth here. But here we go. Nate Hansen, demo course run. Let's see it. Obstacle 1, quad stepping. You get to use those quads on the outsides, the angled steps rather, and rings in the middle if you choose. Looks like you probably have to. It looks like there's a cliffhanger too.
Ooh,
Nate's just trying to
hello.
get in their head. You know how he's just trying to mess with them a little bit. No, that was a mistake. And hey, that happens, right? We've talked about it a bunch today.
Yeah.
And even at the elite level, it's going to happen. It's always funny when it happens on something silly. Nate's probably like, what the heck? What did I just do? But hey, it happens. So Nate's going to be, oh, okay. So I see why. I thought he was going for the handles there. Going for the cliffs only. So that's going to be tough.
To give him credit, he's been doing this all day, so we can cut him a bit of slack. But anyway, the gnarly skate is a bit of skate tech, which is nice. Domino effect now comes in, and we have one bowl, so these athletes are going to have to redirect their swing diagonally, I want to say, because their platform is to the left of them.
That is mean. That is mean. You see, Nate is an elite, right? So for him to take 10 to 15 seconds to redirect there is not fun. That is not fun. That is just an energy killer. And here's even another small one, right? You see, I don't know if that would have counted right there, right? Touching the landing platform. You got to make sure you touch the landing platform.
True.
Touch the ground. So there's a lot of redirections already. I love redirections. So I'm all for it. But redirections zap so much core strength, so much of your upper body strength. So you're trying to do a pull up to kind of redirect. So this is a hard course. And then you go right into, is this obstacle 6? Is this going
bananas? Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of upper body there too. So this is and here we go into rope rampage. So even more upper body. I bet you're going to want to throw your legs up on the rope like Nate does there to just conserve some of that upper body strength. Because guess what? You're going into more upper body. And this is Nate's specialty. Nate is so strong. And I think that's why his course kind of showcases that, right? This is not a very techie course up to this point. It's just pure power and redirection technique. So I love it. I'm all for this.
Absolutely, me too. And now, these final 2 obstacles I'd consider a 2-parter. We have lock-in, first off, and we have to utilize these little pegs right here. The nunchucks. You have to traverse up.
Yeah.
You can utilize your feet on the ladder, it looks like, in order to make the dungeon. And then this bar is your touch point, and then you have to lache back and then take yourself through on these nunchucks for the final gauntlet. And then you traverse on through to the final bar, and that is where you are going to have to hit the buzzer upside down.
Oh, man, I'm laughing because this is a challenge course, Billy. I love it.
It definitely lives up to its standard, doesn't it? I'm very excited to see one of the best preteen lineups, honestly, we've seen all season take on this challenge course at ARK. They know what they're doing out here in terms of course design, and these guys definitely know what they're doing in terms of course runs.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. I wonder what kind of pace we're going to see from the ladies and from the men. Because knowing that this course is so upper body intensive, you're either going to go out with a lot of confidence, try to get to an obstacle deep in the course as fast as you can, or you take your time and you play it safe and you try to take those breaks when you can. This is up to the ninja running. I know that when I am competing, I try to focus on getting through these obstacles as efficiently as possible, which tends to make my run a lot faster because I'm on and off the obstacle as quick as possible to conserve that energy. Now, I am spending more energy to get through it faster, but that's the goal, right? We don't want to be hanging any longer than we have to on a course this difficult. So we're going to have Liberty Patterson running first for our preteen females. And I'm wondering, Billy, if the gnarly skate, is that the name of the obstacles? The domino effect. The domino effect obstacle where Nate had to jump to the obstacle before redirecting and jumping down. I'm wondering if you can jump to the landing platform from those dominoes. I wonder if there's a skip move there. Do you waste a fail on trying that? I don't know.
I mean, we've seen some people do it in the past couple of divisions. We've seen some people just go through the dominoes and dismounting, but the landing platform was a bit further forward. But in terms of energy, we're going to be carrying it through the rest of this season in terms of what qualifiers we've got coming. Next week, we go international to France for Warrior Adventure on the 20th and 21st. Then the week after that, still international in Canada, Edmonton, for Fit Set Ninja on the 27th and the 28th of September. The week after that, we head back into the States for Ninja U in Iowa, which is run by the Behrens family. 2 weeks after that, we head over to Life Force Ninja on the 18th and 19th of October in Bellingham, Washington, our last finalist location. And then the week after that, Dexterity Depot, the domain of Matt Bradley. I'm really excited to see that course on the 26th and 27th of October in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. November comes around, True Function Ninja Training Ground in Swindon, UK. Our final qualifier, I'm going to be competing at that. It's going to be a time and a half at True Function. And then 3 weeks after that, we head over to the Premier Series Finals for Season 3 on the 22nd and 23rd of November at Motus Ninjas in Lee's Summit, Missouri. Donovan and TJ, we love you. We are very excited to be seeing what you guys have for the finals and the finalists as well. I'm excited to see who out of the remaining qualifiers are able to make the trip out. And here we go, Joe. First runner of the challenge course for the preteen females, Liberty Patterson, now off.
All right, Liberty is on the course, getting through quad stepping pretty easily there. Just got to keep that dismount straight. Looking good. All right, let's see. This is the first challenge for our demo for Nate here. Let's see if Liberty can get through crooked and sideways. We're going to have to get these cliffhangers on the front and back of this hold. This is going to be the first challenge of the course. Okay, the females have the handles. Females have the handles. Good to know. All right, that is a good, fair change there. I like that. I wouldn't even mind seeing that for all the preteens, but that's awesome. That's really good. We're going to get through this balance. Let's see. Slow and steady is tough when you're trying to do a course. Take everything, take that adrenaline down, and slow the moves. Liberty
there
getting
we
through
go.
it. Really
all right,
nice.
then.
All right. Domino effect. We were talking about this earlier.
The redirection.
Like she thought about it. She thought
yeah.
about it. All right, Billy. So what do you think here, Billy?
We could see that, on that one, we could see the mindset that Liberty had. She tried to go for the platform, but she might want to go for the hold first if she can get the sprint, but the stumble is going to ultimately do her in there. Liberty, unfortunately, goes down on obstacle 4 right there, the domino effect.
That's a hard obstacle, Billy, because those dominoes are on top of a mat, so you need to really make sure your chest is over your feet. And it looked like Liberty was just a little bit behind, so she never quite was able to catch up to where she needed to go, and that was the end of the run. But everything else looked really good, and who knows? That obstacle could be more difficult than we're giving it, and maybe we see more fails there. So Liberty's run, hard to say how she'll end up overall, but we only have 2 more preteen females anyway, so all 3 will be moving on to the Premier Series Finals. But question is, where are they going to end up in the rankings? Today, we'll find out. Nika coming up next year.
Also important to note, they will only qualify for the Premier Series Finals if they're able to make it past obstacle 4 for the females here.
Oh,
because
Billy.
there's less than 4 of them.
No, I forgot about that. Oh, man.
Wait, no, it's making it to obstacle 4. So Liberty's fine.
So
Liberty's
then she's
okay.
in. Oh my gosh, yeah. Billy, give me a heart attack over here.
I am a sorry man, but Mika Wagner coming in right here.
Mika
almost 10
good.
seconds ahead. Here we go on the skate tech right here. Gets her balance back under 3 minutes, and she's fine.
All right, so let's see if Mika can get her chest and shoulders over her feet here. Light steps, quick start. You need a little quick start, light steps. So she's a little heavy. Yeah, those steps coming down a little too stompy. She needs to almost be a little quicker off the start and just float across these dominoes. I would like to see a little faster start here. I know it doesn't sound like you want to go faster on an obstacle like this, but a little bit quicker, light on the feet. Good job. Can she get her hands on it?
Both hands were there, dude. Joe, she's down, unfortunately. We could see she got closer on every attempt that she had right there. Every block was working for her until the very end on that second attempt specifically, and both of her hands skimmed the bowl. But there we go. Mika Wagner going to go out on the domino effect as well, and that leaves only Ellie Nairlin, or Nairlin even, left to go for the preteen females, and hopefully to make it past the domino effect.
Well, hey, Ellie is, she's been doing Ninja for a little bit here now, and she also really likes solving Rubik's Cubes, which I think is so cool. I can't solve them. I have not spent the time trying to do that, but I kind of take these courses as that algorithm, right? You kind of have to figure out how do we dissect the course, just like a Rubik's Cube. So Ellie used to challenges, right? And used to doing what seems like is impossible. So Ellie might be our last hope. Well, she's our last hope for the females here to see if we can get somebody past those dominoes. I think she's up for the challenge.
Absolutely. Here we go. She's qualified from ARK before, and she is blazing fast already, Joe. You can see
Really
very
good.
dynamic movement.
Yep, Ellie is incredible. I mean,
Whoa, hold it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's
Hold up.
reassess here, Ellie. Good job. It looked like she wanted to stick to that static move there, reaching out, but really, really fast across the balance here. Oh my goodness, we haven't seen anybody move that quick.
Yes.
All right, let's see if Ellie can take this down here. She goes for
There
the
we
skip.
go.
Is that
Ellie.
a clear? Where's the front
She's
plane?
okay.
It looks good.
So that,
all right.
So that is gonna count as a retry on the cliffs now because she overshot it and fell to the side.
So that is
So-
a fail on this obstacle, which means she has to clear it now or her run is over. But regardless, Ellie is going to take first place for the preteen females here at ARK Ninja. So that is a great thing. That's a good confidence booster going to the finals for Ellie.
Here she goes now. Around 2.5 minutes as she's coming into going bananas out here on the nunchucks. And now this pumpkin here. So she's going to get that redirection of the swing, and it's going to get muddled up a bit by the PVC slider, but that's no problem for Ellie at all. She's going to move on through to the rope rampage. Now, this is an obstacle I would not like to attempt personally.
Yeah, Billy, this is where the true test begins. And Ellie's going to have to put in some work here because this is not an easy obstacle. But the good news is this is really just a fun run for her at this point because she is our champion for the preteen division today.
Indeed, she is. You can see 1:50 now on the clock for her. She's trying her
having to
best.
swing before those ropes. One arm on the way down. That was pretty impressive. Okay. Showing off the strength a little bit. Okay. Just shake it off.
Haha, yes.
Just shake it off, Ellie. Okay. Making me feel
Style
bad
is
over
there.
here. That was really good. Can she go for the skip? I saw some mature kids trying the skip. Gets
There we
the
go.
dismount. I think
right,
it's some
then.
mature kids going from the bottom rope. So Ellie not needing to go from the bottom. She goes right to the next one. She has enough strength left. But this, she's got 1 minute and 18 seconds. She's our final female runner. Billy, I probably would have just waited another 30 seconds, to be honest with you. This is a long obstacle. Let's see if she can handle it here.
Here she goes. It's a long obstacle, but she's making it look effortless and fast out here. We can see Ellie with 1 minute left. She's going to pull back and link this jump here. She gets the touch point, and now she has an opportunity to shake out and get ready for the second half of this Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah, what we saw in the demo run, it looked like was the preteen male demo, I'm assuming, because Ellie did not have to use these nunchucks on the way down. Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. The peels are now starting to come in. Ellie is really going to have to put on the afterburners for her grip.
Yeah, this is a good obstacle to fail, though, because you can see it takes a little bit for these resets. So she gets about a 10 to 15 second just reset rest. Now she can probably take, I would say, you got to be off by 25 seconds. I'd say 25 is the cutoff. Looks like she might be waiting for 30, which is fine. You know, everyone's got their confidence in their speed. I'd probably be off at 20 or 25. I think 30 is fair for Ellie. Let's see if we can get a clear on her second attempt. Final obstacle. Preteen females, can we see a clear? This is going to be the move here.
Here we go.
She-
Oh, the peel on the
Oh.
right hand there, Joe. Oh, nearly had it.
So close, Billy. But Ellie, what an incredible run. The only ninja to get through the dominoes and is able to get to the final obstacle, giving the preteen males a little bit extra of a demo there. But Ellie coming in first place for the preteen females. Let's bring up the leaderboard to see everyone else there. Mika coming in at second, getting knocked out of that gnarly Nate skate obstacle. And same thing with Liberty Patterson coming on third place there. So great run by the preteen females.
Absolutely. What a great way to now segue into our preteen male division out here on the challenge course. The first two went out on obstacle 1 of the placement course, the first of which being Sasha Cole out of Traverse Fitness. So he is getting ready to prove to everyone what he's worth.
All right, Sasha, looks like we're going to have to be using, if what Nate did in his demo is correct, the front and back of this next obstacle. Let's see if he can get there. Going to go lead hand to the back.
Yeah,
I like that.
love it.
Yeah, really good tech. You saw how he let go of the sideways board early, kind of one-handed it to the backside. That was a really good move. Really techy, but really, really strong, confident move out of Sasha.
Oh, okay.
All right. Skateboard tech, right? We got to lean forward a little bit, especially with that push. He had a nice push. Just got to trust it. Second attempt.
Skate tech in Ninja, still a relatively new thing that people are still trying to get a hang of. It hasn't been here for a while. Sasha Cole trying his best here, and he gets through it on his second try. We love to see it. Sasha now locking himself in, ready for domino effect. Oh, makes the run for it, but just like on the second domino, shifted his weight on his foot sideways, and that's what made him kind of fall off it.
Yeah, there's a few things an athlete needs to be careful on with this obstacle. One, you got to be centered as best you can, and two, you got to lean over your foot. Oh, he still stepped to the left on number
again.
2, Billy.
So unfortunately there, Sasha, unfortunately going to go down. Still an incredible run there. All things considered, I loved the technique going from this first sideways board to
really
those little cliffs there. Really nice.
Yeah, really, really good there. Obviously, the dominoes are always going to be tough across all divisions. And honestly, those dominoes become harder for the older athletes. The older athletes are taller, which means most of the time they weigh more. And the taller and the more you weigh, the more unstable those dominoes are. That's just physics. So,
indeed,
you know, I can totally understand why maybe kids and mature kids might not have had as much of an issue, especially with the fact that there's a redirection at the end that you can maybe skip to. If you're a lighter athlete, those dominoes don't move as much. So I'm not surprised that we see some more fails on it. We have seen quite a bit already. Just in 4 athletes, we've seen 3 people, 3 out of 4 fall on the Gnarly Nate obstacle, this gnarly skate obstacle. So Gnarly Nate living up to the gnarly skate obstacle, I suppose. So that's not going to put a lot of confidence for these next athletes. But once again, we have some of the best athletes in the world here today. So I know Tyler's up for it, and we're about to see what he can do on the course. What do you think? Any predictions with Tyler here?
Oh, it's going to be a tough one to call here. I mean, obviously a clear, absolutely in question right here. But the atmosphere arc today for the preteens hasn't been the kindest. But I'm really hoping Tyler can properly lock in here and put out some amazing performances out here. He's also dabbled in a variety of sports and activities like parkour, climbing, and also snowboarding. So he's got the body awareness, he's got the strength, and coming out of Skyhook Ninja Fitness in Oregon, some of the best ninjas in the world right there. And he also has a massive following on social media. I want to say he has like over 140,000 Instagram followers. So you guys have definitely seen this kid at least at some point before.
Yeah, Tyler, he's got a pretty cool setup at his house, it looks like, and he works on a lot of tech. So I know he's not scared of any of the obstacles out here today, although, you know, like I said earlier, agility or balance, those are things that not a lot of people have, you know? So if anything, those balance obstacles might be in his head more than maybe, say, some of the upper body obstacles. But overall, yeah, Tyler, we've seen on social media, he's got a really cool setup. He trains really, really hard for Ninja, and he is among one of the top ninjas in the sport for the preteen division. So it'll be fun to watch him and the rest of the remaining ninjas coming up in just a bit here. It looks like, why don't we talk about that Sunday schedule again here? Let's pull that up on the screen. Tomorrow in the morning, we're going to have the amateur male and females, actually in the afternoon, rather, on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Teen male and females coming in shortly after at 4 p.m. All goes well with the amateur division. And then, of course, the elite male and females, 5:30 p.m. GMT. So this is Eastern time. So we'll see you tomorrow once this is done with the amateur male and female.
Absolutely. It's going to be an incredible ride out here. Tyler on the start line right now. He walks into any gym with the kid in the candy shop look in his eye. He's fluid, fast, techie, and strategic, and is never afraid of some crazy skips, big moves, or blasting through a burnout. This is more something you'd see out of an NSC hybrid, if anything. And Tyler Bowers definitely knows how to put on a show for everybody here.
Yep, Tyler going against his first balance obstacle of the course. Good form, chest over the feet. Nice spread balance. His legs were open there. Really good job. Goes for the skip and gets it and doesn't even fall off the platform. So he keeps the fail in his belt. Let's see if he can clear the obstacle, keep his swing straight. Looking good. Taking a backswing. Totally fine.
Lovely stuff there. We could see him linking some cliff jumps. We don't see that every day, but this is just a normal Saturday for Tyler Bowers right here. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, so Tyler, if you've seen him on social media, we've talked about it a bunch already. He does have a lot of technical obstacles. This course, a little more upper body intensive. So I'm wondering how he fares having to do all of these obstacles over and over, upper body, mainly just upper body. So far, looking strong, not using his legs, although there it goes right there, getting him involved, which is always good. Let's see what he's got left coming down on the ropes. Going for some big skips, Billy.
I am loving the technique and the urgency that Tyler has here. He doesn't need to go fast, but I think he's naturally at this speed in every course that he does, that he's just breezing through it without a problem so far. He's going to chalk up and get ready for the first part of this dungeon with the lock-in obstacle first. This is where we saw Nate Hansen, our course tester and designer, utilize the nunchucks and his feet on the ladder as well.
Yeah, this is the first tough obstacle I think we're going to see for Tyler here because it just takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of time, and it's just slow. You're just squeezing for so long. He gets the touch point with his foot. I like that, and he's going for the final sequence here, looking like he wants some chalk from Coach. He was kind of quick with the change of hand. So, okay, not too much on that one. I was a little concerned thinking maybe he's running out of strength, but I think I was mistaken because he looks really good still. Going for a big move.
Here we go.
For Tyler.
Tyler Bowers pulling himself up and the buzzer is hit. Not a care in the world. Tyler Bowers, absolutely incredible. We expect nothing less of him.
Billy, you're right. Tyler, just another Saturday for this kid. Just a great run, textbook run, and, made me rethink everything I said. He was not tired at all. Just a really fluid, really great run.
Absolutely. This kid has just got energy in spades, and he put it to full use right there. And look at that. Tyler Bowers, first place so far. Probably the fastest finish of the day, honestly. 2 minute 21.13 seconds. Oh my.
Yeah, that's really fast. That's going to be really tough to beat. And I don't know. I mean, we got 4 runners left. That's going to be just the course alone is hard to beat, but that was a really good time too. So these athletes got a lot of work to do if they want to take first, but it's going to be really interesting to see if we can even get any other clears. So let's find out. We got Aiden Collins coming up next here out of McKinney, Texas. True momentum elite here. And we talked about him earlier with Jonathan and Karsten and Jacob as his coach and Sean Mason. So he's been doing Ninja a long time, 7 years. He's got multiple world championships and podiums. So if anybody can do it, you know it's this guy. Aiden Collins is not afraid of anything. Look at the links, Billy.
Look at the links and as well. Oh my goodness. Look at that though, dude.
What is happening, Billy?
Aiden. Oh my gosh. And the skip as well. We found someone who can rival Tyler Bowers. Right. This is a crazy day. We're looking here.
I'm just going to sit back. You go ahead, Billy. I'm sitting back. I'm going to enjoy this.
Alrighty. Aiden Collins, 2 minute 22 to obstacle 6 currently, which is great to see. He's minimizing his swings on the redirection and he forces it through. Remembers that he needs to go for the rope rampage here. He's probably going to go upper body for a bit and then get the legs involved. No, he's going full upper body. He's just that strong and he's not slowing down at all. 17 seconds ahead of Tyler to this point too.
Yeah, really good. I'm concerned with the pace. The pace is so good that I'm hoping he's breathing enough to get the oxygen flow to the muscles because as a taller athlete, he needs to get that blood flowing to those muscles. He's just got a bigger frame, and that's going to make this upper body sequence here at the end a lot harder. I love the pace, though. He's thinking about using the feet almost a little too late. Let's see if he can get this turnaround, the touch point. All right, here we are. Final sequence, 30 seconds ahead of Tyler.
Oh, okay there, buddy. Right,
all right, so
okay.
he's going back to the touch point. He needs to have a clock in his head. We don't need to go right now. If he really just made a mistake, then fine. But if it's because fatigue, we should definitely take a break. Let's see if he can do it.
Aiden, there he goes! First place! A minute 40!
You gotta be kidding.
Dude! Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to analyze this scientifically. All right.
Oh my gosh.
The thing is, right, he was moving so fast, and the fact that he didn't get tired was purely based off the fact he was breathing correctly, and he overall just had less time on the obstacles, and therefore less strength was used. So I'm super happy with the result that he was able to provide. Just over 100 seconds spent on that course. Aiden Collins, the fastest time of the day.
41 seconds faster than Tyler, which I wasn't even sure we'd see another clear, but Aiden just coming out and saying, hey, Joe, you forgot about me. And Aiden, I'm so sorry I did, because that was textbook, beautiful. If I want to look up perfection in the dictionary, that's what I'm looking at right there, buddy. The great run.
The YouTube stream will be hyperlinked to this exact timestamp. We love it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, I can't even speak anymore, and this is my job. Oh, my.
Wow. Yeah. Hey. Yep. Sebastian up next. I mean, Sebastian just saw 2 clears. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the skips on, gnarly skate. Looks to be the way to go here. So let's see if Sebastian can come out and do it.
Here he goes. We're getting into the people who were able to clear the placement course earlier in a very good amount of time here. And Sebastian, with 2 minute 50, I don't think he'll be as flashy as both Aiden and Tyler, but he still has the capability to go fast and move very well here. We can see him on the gnarly skate without a problem, and Domino Effect being next. He might go for the intended route here, possibly.
Yeah,
yes,
like
he does.
He went for it. He got the grab, which is great. And this is Sebastian's hometown, Longmont, Colorado. So maybe a little home gym advantage here, even though these obstacles haven't been set up in this order before. He's touched a lot of this. So hopefully that plays into his success on the course today.
Indeed, it definitely has the capability to do so. And Sebastian setting up some massive backswings here. He set out his legs to the back of him as if he were to link it, but he keeps that momentum throughout this obstacle. And with just under 2 minutes, he's coming into the ring slider.
Yeah, really good body control in that redirect from cliffhanger to ring. You could see he had his legs kind of brought underneath him before fully transferring to the ring. That was a really smart move there. It makes for the descent to be a little bit easier, a little more under control. And looks like Sebastian is behind our first and second place pace, but overall, we're looking just for a top 4 here, and he is in top 4 as of now. So if he can keep this up, he'll be in a really good position to hold off third place.
Here he goes. He's got 1:23 left. He has no retries used yet, and he's going to keep on moving forward throughout this challenge course. He's going to chalk up, getting ready for the rope rampage, which is a wise choice.
Yeah, we only have 1:08 left, so not a ton of time, and seeing him shake out makes me think that he is feeling a little tired. I don't think we saw any of the other athletes shake out, although they were flying. Aiden and Tyler were like, I'm not going to stop. Sebastian taking the shakeout, which is smart. I like that. Just because we don't need it sometimes, it's always good to just relax. It shows really good presence of mind, and pacing and all that stuff is really good. He's on pace to clear. Doesn't have a ton of extra time, but he is on pace. So getting into the final 2 obstacles here.
And he's
Did that
not
count?
okay.
Oh, no, that's
at the
not
edge.
good.
Oh, no. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
that belly is devastating, because now we got to do that whole sequence over. That's just like adding an entire new obstacle in this course of 9. So now Sebastian not only has to try to clear this obstacle, but do it by completing a completely new obstacle. I mean,
No, he's down.
He's just tapped out.
Yeah. So that is the worst place to fall in this course. No questions asked. Like, after doing one of the biggest grip gauntlets possible with
Yeah.
that rope rampage, having to do it again with limited time is ridiculous. And Sebastian didn't even use any retries, and he got to the obstacle with about 50 seconds left. And I was skeptical from that, but then his strength started to give out, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the nature of these upper body obstacles. Sometimes you just want to get off of them, and I'm right there with Sebastian. I just want to get off of them, but if you land a little short, you got to do it all over. It happened to me at Premier Series at Empire. I landed short on the dismount for vertical limit. All right, here we go. Two more runners to
we
go.
Are. The first of which being Johan O'Sullivan. Here we go now.
Yep, coming out of Traverse. We talked about him earlier during the placement course. He's got an incredible gym to train at. Really incredible bunch of ninjas, too. Let's see. Getting through balance pretty easily. Those Olos are some nice grippy shoes. No problem. On gnarly skate here. Let's see if we can get that redirect. Nice tall frame. Using that to get himself over the landing platform. I love that. I wonder if we're going to see another skip. We only saw that out of one of the ninjas here. Let's see. Looking like he's going to just go cliff to cliff. Totally fine.
Here we are now. 2 minutes, 5 seconds from Johan right now. Just over 2 minutes now as he comes into going bananas. He's going to chalk up coming out of Traverse Fitness. One of the biggest teams in the West. And here we go now. Very aggressive push on that PVC slider. And here he goes. 1:45. Lovely.
Johan has a lot of strength. Yeah, you just said it, Billy. Pushing or pulling the track, that PVC down the track. Taking a little break here, which is smart. Once again, he's ahead of Sebastian. We have one final runner, so I don't know if he knows he's ahead of Sebastian getting to this point, but officially, because he has qualified to the Premier Series finals. Let's see if he can change his placement. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it with the time he has. The only person that might be able to change it is our final runner Bennett, coming up after Johan here. Johan getting the clear, getting into our final two obstacles here with 1 minute and 3 seconds left.
Here we go now. Johan is going to be utilizing these nunchucks to the best of his ability right here, utilizing his feet on the ladder too as he's climbing up. It's like a bouldering move almost, if you want to think of it that way. And you can see him.
He's got to be careful taking his feet off here. When you have your feet spread this far, it's going to be a big swing. Oh.
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
the buzzer went off. I don't know.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, no. Right, so we're going to keep it moving. Johan, going to try his best, get the touch point, and chalk, and get ready to go again. But the buzzer was hit, which is really funny. But here we go.
We don't have a visual on the time. They have backups, so we'll be able to figure out exactly what his time is. But that buzzer went off at 2:19, so I have to imagine he's only got about 30 seconds or so maybe left. 20, 30 seconds. But we'll see here, I'm sure, after we get that all situated. Great run out of Johan, getting our third clear here for the preteen males at ARK Ninja.
Absolutely lovely. Flawless run right there. Super amazing pacing throughout every single obstacle. Look at that. The control that he had throughout his direction and just movement in general was off the charts. I loved it.
All right, so I'm sure we'll get the results of that run up. Looks like that is the result. Really? Oh, no, that's not the results there, because it says Johan has 8 points versus Tyler. I was going to say he was 2 seconds behind Tyler, or ahead of Tyler. What happened there? But no, that was the time that the buzzer went off. So we'll get that figured out. But either way, Johan is in third, regardless of his time. And if anybody is going to be able to take out our top three, it's going to have to be Bennett. He's our final runner here. Bennett is in his third year competing in Ninja, and he is very passionate and highly driven. And he'll talk your ear off all things Ninja, which is always fun to see. He loves getting to see his friends and he's made so many around the country traveling for ninja competitions. And Billy, that's why we love Ninja, right? It's such a great place to not only have fun beating obstacles, but you make so many fun friends along the way, and you learn so much about people, right? Bennett.
It's the best part.
Oh yeah, Bennett is he'll tell you everything. He'll tell you everything. He's a social butterfly. So, you get to learn so much about these ninjas, and we get to see what Bennett has to offer right here. Our final runner of the preteen division. Let's see what Bennett can do here on the course.
You can see him underbarring those rings. He's looking for every single possible time save, including links here.
I love it.
One backswing needed, and then maybe an underbar, which is nice to see.
Really? Oh, no.
Oh,
right,
hold
hey,
up. Okay.
He's got to get that out of his head, Billy.
Calm it. Come on, Bennett. Keep it in place.
Hey.
Get that skating all well and good, and he's got it. Lovely.
Yeah, that's a tough one to have to get over there. I think he got the clear.
No!
Oh.
Okay, wait. Okay, so... Right, okay. So it's going to be a retry on domino effect.
I
Keep it calm.
I wonder if Nate had an angle to see that. It looked like he did land on the platform first.
Wait, okay,
he
made it.
got the
Yes,
clear.
yes, okay.
So I don't even know what's going on. I don't know the rules of that obstacle. All I know is Bennett is still up, still alive.
Thank the Lord. Okay, Bennett McFarland coming through now. He has no more retries left. He's going to have to basically motor on through calculated. Keep that grip in tow and breathe, Bennett. Come on.
Yeah, Bennett is not the tallest ninja. He doesn't have the ideal wingspan, maybe like the other athletes, but I'm the same way. My wingspan is actually -2. I'm a 5'10" athlete. I have a 5'8" wingspan. So you got to bring that fearless determination, the power, the grip, just to be able to compete with the best. That's how it has to be done. So Bennett is showing that it doesn't matter if you have that that proper wingspan, if you will. He's just going to show his true grit and how much he wants this. And he is fighting through this obstacle here. Let's see if he can get this dismount. Got to make sure he gets the distance.
Oh, perfect swing there. You can see he placed himself impeccably well. But now Bennett has to go through the dungeon contraption in one go. Here he goes now.
Yeah, getting his feet on. I was saying with our previous athlete that you definitely don't want to have your feet stay on too far from your hands because you're going to have to deal with that swing. I like how he dealt with the swing, though, by keeping his hands on two separate nunchucks that were front to back to each other.
Oh, nice technique. He kicked the touch point, which gives him immense time saves. And now here he goes. 55 seconds. He's swinging now. Keep hold of those nunchucks and move on through. Gets the bar, and there we go. Bennett,
gets second place.
Absolutely perfect. Oh, my Lord.
Well, there it is, folks. Bennett able to knock out second place for himself, doing it with some style, with some links, a little slip up on the balance in the beginning, but was able to keep it composed, keep it together, and almost had an early exit on the dominoes, but thankfully kept it together, like I said. And there he is. What do we have? 4 clears in the preteen males?
Indeed, we do. Our top 4 for going to Motus all are clears. How does that look? That's perfect right there. Look at that. 9, 9, 9, and then Johan with his 8. That's technically a 9 because of the buzzer malfunction with the dungeon. But it's okay. All 4 of our Motus qualifiers for the males are clears. Aiden Collins, Bennett McFarland, Tyler Bowers, and Johan O'Sullivan making it through to the top 4. We absolutely love to see it. We had our females earlier as well. We had Ellie Milligan, Reese Nyerlin, Lily. I want to say this is the mature kid females, unless I am incorrect.
Yeah, I think it is. No worries there. We have those. Here
we go. We had Ellie in first, and then Mika in second, followed by Liberty Patterson in third place. Lovely stuff. That's one of the best preteen divisions I have seen. The action was crazy. Joe, amazing.
Oh, so good, so good. So many surprises, from the placement course fails to just incredibly fast runs in the challenge course, and a lot of balance mistakes today. But we've talked about it all day today. Balance is the great equalizer, and nobody is safe.
That's how it is. That's just how balance and agility can be sometimes. And that's how it was with the domino effect. But regardless, we have still got half a weekend of action to go here at ARK Ninja, one of the greatest gyms in the West. Lovely stuff. We have got the amateur division at 2:30 p.m., teens at 4 p.m., and then the elites at 5:30. That's in GMT -4. Lovely stuff there, Joe. I'm very happy with that. It's been a pleasure commentating with you. What are final thoughts coming into the preteens?
Well, these preteens are just bringing that next level competition, and it's so much fun to watch and learn about the future of the ninja sport, right? Because that's what these kids are. They're the future of the sport, and it's what we as the adults are passing down. And to see the camaraderie still here and to see the support for each other, it's really great to see. And I just hope the humility stays there as well. Sometimes it gets really hard if you start to just get really good. Just remember, kids, stay humble, because you got some gifts out here, and just use them wisely. You guys are doing great. Really proud of you guys, and it's a pleasure watching.
Absolutely. Some of the best ninja talent in the world on our Premier Series stages, and we've still got an amazing season to come. But with all of that being said, my name is Billy Dixon, and I've been with Joe Morovsky as my co-host. We've been your commentators for the preteen division, and we will see you next time. Take care.
We had one of the athletes actually get disqualified for unfortunately touching out of bounds on the gnarly skate obstacle. We got a double fail, so that actually bumps that athlete out to 5th place. So unfortunate, Billy, because, you know, thinking you're moving on to the Premier Series finals and then getting knocked back out, it's just very frustrating, but it does happen. And, you know, after that video review, it looks like Tyler is now bumped into 2nd with Johan in 3rd and Sebastian getting resurrected coming into 4th place. So unfortunately it happens, but that's why we have the video review. We're trying to be as fair as possible. And we know we're going to see these athletes come out here and give it a shot next time.
Exactly. So, commiserations to Bennett McFarland, unfortunately being knocked out of the top 4 due to that disqualification. Well done for Sebastian Martin for becoming 2nd in line as well. And, of course, well done to the top 3 now as well. As well as the rest of the competitors that we've seen throughout today's competition. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. But, of course, that's how it is sometimes, you know. But unfortunately, that's gonna have to be how it is. Unfortunately, unfortunate there for Bennett. Exactly, big things to come, lad. But tomorrow, we have got 3 more divisions. The amateur division is going to be starting at 2:30 p.m. and then the teens will start at 4 p.m. and then the elites tomorrow 5:30 p.m. All of them GMT -4. It's going to be an incredible ride. More of ARK Ninja. You see this course, both the placement course and the challenge course, they're going to get even tougher and even stricter with even better athletes, okay? I'm very excited to be seeing how things go for all 3 of these divisions. They've had a lot of experience on their shoulders, and I'm hoping that everything can work out well for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I personally will be back in a couple weeks. I'm not going to be here for tomorrow's stream or the week after. I'm going to be away competing at some ninja events, and then I will be back again in October. So make sure you all tune in to the YouTube stream here. I'll be tuning in from afar, but I'll see you guys soon. And thanks again for watching. For Billy Dixon, I'm Joe Moravsky. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.
Take care, everyone.